In this video, I'd like to talk about the new keyword in C++. Now, if you've ever done C programming, this is similar to the malloc keyword in C. Malloc is very similar to the new keyword. New is the object-oriented version of this operation, which we'll get to right now. Now, let's look at an example real quick of something that might happen all the time in my code. I'm going to declare a new variable, health. I'm going to set it equal to 0. This is going to allocate a new spot in memory. This is going to be where my health value is stored. It's going to have a memory address associated with it, 0x12056, and it's going to wipe it out, ... and it's going to put the value 0 in there, right? I just declared int health equals 0, and under the hood in my memory, it's going to do something like this. The next thing that I might want to do is declare a pointer, p is equal to my health value, right? And then this will declare a new spot in memory that holds onto a pointer to, or holds onto a memory address of an integer. And I can assign this equal to the memory address of my health value or do whatever I want with it, right? So here's my p. This thing can hold memory addresses in integers. Now the question is essentially, back here when I declared my health value, it kind of did two things. One is the operating system gave me a block of memory. Then the second thing is my variable name is how I was referencing that block of memory, right? Now, the question arises is, can we break that down into two separate things? Can I ask the operating system for a block of memory without associating a variable name to it? And that is exactly what this new keyword does. Say I did not declare a health variable like this, but I did declare a pointer. And I want this pointer to be pointing to a new spot in memory where I could store an integer, right? Remember that this is just going to store a memory address to a spot in memory. To do that, I would use the new keyword. Something that looks like this. Integer pointer p creates a new block of memory for an integer pointer, right? Here it is. This thing's going to hold a memory address. The right side, new integer. This asks for a new block in my memory that is the size of an integer. Here's a block of memory. It's the size of an integer, 32 bits or whatever it may be, right? This block of memory has a memory address associated with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? But it doesn't have a variable name associated with it. How do we access it? Well, this pointer stores the memory address. So this new operator, not only does it create the block of memory, but it returns back the memory address. So this pointer here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, would hold the memory address of this spot in memory. This is a really important concept, and we're definitely going to use this throughout the rest of our the code that we're working on. Right? So a couple things. The new keyword, this is the object-oriented version of the malloc keyword. Malloc is from C, right? New creates a block of memory. You specify the type of what you want created, and it will allocate a new block of memory for you, right? These are some keywords that I'm saying here. Allocate. It's creating this block of memory for you, right? The next thing is the new keyword returns back a memory address. That's also important to note, which means that whenever you call this new and you specify a type here, an object here, it's going to create this block of memory, and then this is going to return back the memory address of where it is that that block of memory exists. So whenever you use this new keyword, you should be assigning it back to a pointer. Otherwise, you're going to have what's called a memory leak.